Hi guys, this is Sai Kumar Kurtiwada. In this video, we will learn about JavaScript hoisting. What is hoisting? What are the different types of hoisting we have in this JavaScript? So let me go into another slide. Here we will be talking about hoisting. Hoisting is a runtime mechanism of JavaScript which moves all your declarations to the top level before executing. So this is the definition. We'll learn about complete definition now with an example. And there are two types of hoistings in JavaScript. One is variable hoisting, one is functional hoisting. Let's talk both of them. So first I'll go with variable hoisting. So here the case is I have some var a is equal to 10 and I have something like var b is equal to 20. So let me use this. Now when I print this value console.log of a and save this, what's happening over here? The value is 10 here in the second line and the value in the first line does not exist. That means it is not available by the time it is executing line number 1. So now if you see the output, you got undefined. Actually speaking, it has to throw some different error. The different error should be something like variable not defined, something like this, but it is not throwing that. Why? Let me tell you that way how it is executing. So here the var a is equal to 10, whenever you are writing it, before executing this particular logic itself, what it will do is it will move all its declaration to the top level. So assumption is something like this. So this is assumption or hoisting mechanism done by JavaScript. Okay, so this is the way how it will create. So all these variables will be moved on to the top and it will assign the value later, something like this. So that's why whenever you are executing the value at fourth line, you are getting undefined, because once the variable is created, the value will be undefined. Now the value of a is undefined here and the value of b will also be undefined. Let me go here and hit this. So this is the assumption. We have created var over here, but what JavaScript will do is it will move all its declaration to the top level, but assignment will happen on the same line wherever you wrote. For example, till here the value is undefined, but after this the value will be actual. So let me go with console.log of a comma b. So now here it is undefined and undefined. Here it is 10 and 20. Let's execute this. So 10 and 20. That means it is moving all its declaration to the top level, and that is the mechanism called as, and that mechanism is called hoisting. And this hoisting is performed on the variables, hence it is called as a variable hoisting. So this is how your hoisting will work in JavaScript for variables. So let's talk about other things like functions. So how the functions will be working with this hoisting. For example, I gave a function same like before, like log is my function. What it will do is it will just console log as hello and save this. Now I can call this function in two ways. One is after the definition of the function, I can call this. So what will happen? Whenever you call, you are getting an output. This is absolutely fine. But even before the definition also, it is working as expected. So let me go here and execute. You can see the same output. Now I'm calling the function at line number 1, but how it is knowing this console is already available and this function is already available? Actually speaking, it has to throw an error like function not available or function not defined. Some error it has to throw, but it is not throwing that error, because how JavaScript will do internally, JS internal way. Okay, how it does is it will move all this function definition to the top, and later whatever the executions it has, it will pick that executions. So that means it will convert your code from this to this. So this is how your JavaScript functional hoisting will work, because this hoisting is based on the functions. That's why you are able to see this hoisting on a functions. And how many ways this will be working? It will be working only for the var and only for the functions. But if you write for let and constant, it will not work as expected. And that is where your var variables can hoist. So we will see what exactly the difference between let, var and constant in the upcoming video. But before going to that, we need to understand what is the scope of these variables within a function and outside the function and how exactly they work. So first we'll understand the scope of these particular variables, and then we will go with the understanding of hoisting on different variables. So that's about your hoisting on functions and variables. These are the two different types of mechanisms which performed by hoisting in JavaScript. One is variable hoisting and one is functional hoisting. So that's about your hoisting in JavaScript. Hope you like my explanation. If you like my video, like, share, subscribe to my channel for more updates. Signing off. Thank you.